Welcome back to the home stretch. Our guest artist, like we said at the beginning of the program, is a very interesting person. He's Femi Olagoke, and he's a performance artist, fitness professional, motivator, and a health and wellness-minded individual who prides himself in helping others develop physically and professionally through fitness, movement, and positive lifestyle changes.
So maybe he would start with us before we finish. We could actually stand up and do a couple of
A little, because the wellness
yeah,
doctor
because the
said
weather
you
does
should
it,
not
it should
sit
not be
down for
sitting
too
too
long. Yes. And hang on, people. Femi Olagoke. He's also a stunt performer. And guess what? He did some stunts in Black Panther. Avengers, Infinity War, and the Luke Cage episode, Who's Gonna Take the Weight? Wow. Of course, I'm sure that most of you will find most interesting to talk about his role in Black Panther. Femi Olagoke, good morning, and thank you for joining us.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, you were reminding us that we actually spoke to you when Black Panther broke, and we spoke to you on Skype.
Right. Yes. Yeah.
What did you tell us at that time?
Tell you everything you wanted to know. Everything. The experience was just beyond my imagination. I mean, it was
Watching it was
phenomenon.
beyond everybody's imaginations. How did they do that? How did they do that? Well, we've got you now, so you're going to tell us some of the secrets of all those things
I'll
that
tell you
we
some.
see. You tell us some.
Yes.
Oh, some are secrets.
Yeah, it's not my secret. You can't tell everything.
Okay, all right. Good to have you with us.
Thank you.
Femi was born and raised in Lagos and stayed very active in track and field and gymnastics and everything to do with movement. So, understandably, he became a stuntman at some point in his life, didn't he? Now, so what drove you away from here to the United States?
I wouldn't say it drove me away, but I went to the United States for opportunity for more education and, to further the career which I thought was going to be either something in finance or business. So that's primarily the reason I moved to the U.S.
Okay. So what did you study when you got to the
I
US?
did get a business degree administration. I did.
And then you
But-
ended up in
and-
the
and-
movie world.
And in the movie world, yeah, I was going this direction and it ended up going that way.
And how did that happen?
How did it happen? So when I moved to the States, I was open. I mean, I was introduced to the world of so many other things other than just, strict education of what I was going to. I saw the creative side, the art. I was exposed to theater art, music, dance, and I decided to give it a try because I didn't do much of that in Nigeria. So I said, well, I'm here in America. Why not,
Why not?
Exactly. And when I gave it a shot, I discovered that I really like this. I could do this for fun. That's what I thought initially,
For fun.
for fun. But then I started to develop much of a liking to it, and it just grew stronger.
Okay, this what's showing now is a scene from that's you, right?
Yes, that's just a concept, an action video concept that I shot with a friend of mine, actually another Nigerian, George Chidozie.
Okay.
Quincy, yes. So that's just some of the work that I
Is this part
do.
of was this part of the moves you had in Black Panther?
Not quite, but some of it.
Are you also involved in martial arts?
Yes, I do
Which of them?
practice some martial arts. Kung Fu, boxing, Muay Thai, and I mix them all up together to make it my own.
Your own mixed martial arts, right? Okay, so you left the world of finance. Was that the path your parents chose for you, or was that a path you chose for yourself?
It was a part I chose for myself. They didn't choose it for me, but they expected I would go either doctor, lawyer, finance,
Or
one of
financial
those.
mogul.
Exactly,
Not
one
a
of
movie
those.
mogul.
So yes, that's where I thought my strengths were, and it still is because as someone who has a business degree in the movie business, you have to be business minded because it is show business. It's not just about the art or just performing and creativity because you are a business. So
But what do you think about those who are some sort of like pushed towards a particular path, sometimes not reflecting their innate giftings? How do they fare? What do you think about that?
okay, should repeat the question again.
Some people are
Okay.
somewhat propelled towards a certain path,
Okay.
which is not what exactly they are made up of or their makeup. You know.
Okay.
How do they fare? And you, someone like shifted a bit from the
Right.
path they expected you to take
Right.
into this, and you seem to be doing good. So, do you think it's good to have people propelled towards a path and then they veer?
I mean, it's up to the individual. I would say do what innately makes you satisfied and really makes you happy, where you feel that your life is fulfilled, that you're doing something worthwhile. Because if you end up in a situation that, okay, you think this is where you need to be, you have to be, that it's just comfortable or it's safe, and deep down something is eating at you, you're not happy, it'll show up down the road. Because I had talks with people who they want to go a certain path, but they feel this path is safe. You know, they are okay here, but it's just the same thing. But deep down inside, they keep thinking about the other path. So you just have to be willing to take that risk, but still play it intelligently.
So, taking the path, the movie path, how would you say it's been for you?
I would say it's been a gradual progress, and it's, as they say, the journey. It's been a journey. It's a good one, but you know, the journey doesn't always start at the top. Everyone starts from somewhere.
You
so,
started out as a stuntman. Is that where you started from?
Yeah, I basically started, in fact, from even before working as a stunt performer. Sometimes some people start out doing extra work or being in the background or whatever the case may be. So you start somewhere or doing community theater or little productions and shows.
You'll be an extra.
Exactly, you can be an extra. Some people start that way, so you get experience on set. For me, I started off with like doing dance and theater in the university in the U.S. And then when I started to get more comfortable and get more experience in it, I started to get training in acting and also performing. And as I started to get more experience, I would, you know, put myself out there to get more opportunities, little parts here, little parts there. And then once you start to develop your craft and you get more experience, that's when opportunities come, because you just have to, it's a journey. You have to constantly keep working on your craft and putting yourself out there.
Now, what was your role in Black Panther?
I played, I'm happy to say, but I played one of the militants, actually. The character was a Nigerian militant, which is so funny and ironic to me.
Oh,
A
yes.
Nigerian playing a Nigerian militant in a Hollywood movie.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
So
I remember that part.
Yeah.
That was at the beginning.
Yes, about the first 10 minutes of the movie. So my character was the guy who was holding the girls hostage in the back of the truck. Yeah, so I was like one of those evil characters, I would say.
Evil,
you?
did you say?
Evil, yes, because, yeah, someone who would do something like that is evil. Yeah. Yeah.
But how did you feel playing that role?
How did I feel? Well, I mean, I didn't
Considering
like the
fact
character.
that at that time, I mean, the peak of the Boko Haram thing and all of
Right.
that. How did you feel?
That's basically the character, yes, Boko Haram. I mean, didn't like the character, didn't like that whole scenario, but as an actor, it was great to be part of something that huge and monumental. I actually recently watched a documentary about the Boko Haram girls, and that just, it broke my heart to, you know, have that, you know, to witness something like that in your own country. Because growing up here, it wasn't something that I was even aware of, or it wasn't even there at the time. I don't think it existed at the time when I was growing up. So for it to have come to the forefront in the last few years, it's discouraging.
Okay, so you're out there, you're watching the industry blossom. You've gotten this role, and I'm sure it opened up other doors for you.
Yes.
You played a stunt in Avengers Infinity, right?
Correct.
That was was it based on your role in the Black Panther that you were brought into Avengers Infinity War?
I would say it's definitely related to that because in Black Panther, I played the Nigerian militant, and then I was also a Border Tribe soldier in Black Panther, and that same Border Tribe soldier which I portrayed in Avengers Infinity War, so they're tied in together.
Okay, but did it open up doors? I mean, more opportunities for you? And what would you say? How many other movie contracts have you gotten after?
It definitely has opened up other opportunities.